Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we will draw this super easy illustration and anyone can draw it, even a complete beginner on digital arts, so let's get started. Create a canvas. I'm going to use 1080 and 1920 pixels. You can also select one of the presets from here, or just the screen size from here. All other settings are as it is. If you want to use exactly the same color I use in this video, just paste the highlighted color hex right here. So the first step is to fill the canvas using the gradient tool. Switch the type to radial before using it, and drag your fingers from outside the canvas, so we get a bigger radius. Select all the highlighted colors in order. After that, keep adding points in between them. Now, because the gradient is not smooth enough, we'll apply the blur filter on it. Create a layer above. We will draw the grass on this layer. It's easy enough, just draw random curved strokes in different directions, with different sizes, or you can just use a stamp brush. It's easy to make one, just follow this video if you don't know how. After you're done drawing the grass, use this tool to adjust the position if you want to move it. Create a layer above. In this layer we will draw a plant. You can use the stamp brush for almost everything. If you're having trouble drawing any of them, just make a stamp brush. But I believe this is not that hard, and almost everyone can draw it. After adding the leaves, add some stems on this plant. Create a layer below. In this layer we will draw tall grass in the distance. So enable the grid tool, and disable this snap option. Now, draw tall grass using the same method we used before. The strokes in this brush are too thin, so we'll need to overlap strokes in a small area. After that, duplicate this layer using the selection tool or from the layer panel directly. Tap here to create more duplicate. And tap here to flip the image horizontally. Keep repeating this step until the line is completed. After you're done, merge all the duplicate layers together. Create another layer above and draw more tall grass using the same method, but this time we will use the first brush again. Again, copy and paste this to the entire line, just like we did before. Merge all the duplicate layers to the tall grass lay again. Now, use the Monoline brush and straighten the bottom part. You can hold your stroke to adjust your stroke. Use the transformation tool to resize this layer and create more duplicates to complete the line. You can switch to distort or warp to change its shape. After that, merge it back to the original. Now disable the grid tool and create a layer below, and use the rectangle tool to draw the tower crane on it. Don't worry, it doesn't need to be precise. Just keep placing boxes on top of each other to draw the complete structure. Now, for these boxes, I recommend you make them on a separate layer and then merge it back later. After that, copy-paste it on the entire tower. Keep merging all the duplicate layers back to the original layer. Now use the line tool to draw further more details inside the tower. Draw the same pattern right here on the top. Create another layer above, and draw the horizontal part of the tower crane. Similarly, we will draw the pattern first. After merging the duplicates, create a copy, and use the Distort tool and move the lower part only. Duplicate this layer 2 more times and drag it below. Merge all the duplicates and draw another line in the bottom. Remember, don't merge the horizontal part with the vertical part of the crane, keep them separate. After it's complete, duplicate this horizontal part and move to the other side. Clone it and place it on the top as well. Lastly, add some wires on the tower. Merge all the horizontal parts together. Create a layer below the crane. Use the rectangle tool to draw buildings on this layer. Just add boxes on top of each other. For the small details, use the Doodle Dots brush. Enable the grid tool to draw straight vertical lines on the edges of the buildings. After that, add furthermore small boxes on top of the buildings. Now, to make it look dense, duplicate these buildings and paste it. You can duplicate multiple buildings for better outcome. Again, merge all the duplicate layers. Create a layer above. and draw some pipelines and construction buildings. After that, merge this to the building layer. Now, use the transformation tool on the vertical tower and resize it. Duplicate the horizontal part and place it on top of the tower. Create more duplicates and place it in different places. Now, use the Distort tool to change its direction. Do same to all other horizontal crane parts. Merge all the duplicates. After that, do same with the vertical part. Merge all the duplicates and drag this layer below the buildings layer. Create another layer below and draw stars in the sky. I'm using the splatter brush. Duplicate the star layer and add blur filter on it to create a glow. After that, merge it back. Create a layer above the star layer. We will draw the cloud on this layer. We will use a single color for now, then after it's complete, we will change its color. After you're done, duplicate this layer to increase its density and merge it back. Enable the alpha lock so that we can change its color without changing its shape. Just select the highlighted color and apply them on the cloud. We will not change the color of the cloud in the top part, but we'll just add highlights using different colors. Disable the alpha lock and add some thin clouds here and there. I've explained it many times, but still, if you can't increase the size this much, just go to settings and increase the size range. Now just erase the cloud layer from the top partially, and lower the opacity to make it blend in. Let's add some more clouds behind the buildings. Create a layer above the background layer, change it to overlay, add some saturated colors in the horizon. Add more clouds on the cloud layer using highlighted colors. Select the plant layer and add blur filter on it. We'll keep the blur fairly low. Do same with the grass layer. Create a layer above the background layer and change it to color dodge. Now, add highlighted color in the middle. After that, lower its opacity slightly. Leave out the top two layers and group all the layers by pinching on it. Expand the layer panel and create a merged copy. Now, use the grid tool and erase everything below the tall grass. Make sure that the snapping is enabled. After that, use the distort tool and flip this image to the bottom. Erase it partially. You can use the grid tool for it. As you can see, we can see through the layer, so we need to erase those extra parts from that particular layer. Create a layer above, and select the -45 brush. Go to the settings and change its angle to horizontal. Now apply this on the duplicate layer we created. After that, change the layer type to overlay, and add super low blur to it. Enable the alpha lock on the crayon layer, and add black gradient from the top. Create a clip layer for the top layer, just add some highlights on the blurred plant. Now, apply same steps to the grass layer below. Create a layer above the group, and change it to overlay, add some lights on top of the buildings and cranes. Create a layer above the star layer, which is inside the group. We will add some meteors on it. Lower the opacity and enable the alpha lock. And change the tip color to white. Create another layer above it and add dots on top of the tip using the Monoline brush. Now just apply the blur filter on it to create a glow effect. After that, select the clip layer of crane layer, and add some highlights. Thanks for watching. Support this channel by hitting the like button, and subscribe for more videos like this. Follow me on Instagram also, link is in the description.